What up, dogs? Welcome back to Garo Sleep Your Heroes. Rawr, let's get right back into it, shall we? Let's take it off of the farm and go to progression, and yeah, let's go, dog. Look at this. Back at it with another video. No days in between. I did not come back with that like 15-minute, 20-minute like boss video, or whatever I was planning. I might do it sometime, but I won't do it like. I just didn't find like a opportunity to do that. So yeah, next time I see like the opportunity strike, I would definitely push that on. Otherwise, we're just doing a regular progression episode, and then we're gonna do another regular ascension episode right after. Yeah. Little sorry if I seem a little downtrodden. You know, you get a little downtrodden when you watch some Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, and he just explains to you, oh, there's no way Bernie Sanders can win the election or the nomination. It's gonna be Hillary Clinton, which you know, people have problems with Hillary Clinton. I reserve judgment, but also I fucking love the shit out of Bernie Sanders, and I wanted him to be president. So it's a little disappointing that, you know, mathematically it's basically impossible for him to win. I went out and voted, though. I did my part. I went out and cast a ballot in for my dude Bernie in my state, New York City. But you know, just got fucked, I guess. Just got fucked hardcore by the system, man. System's all fucked up, dog. Yeah, that's basically it. The only reason I'm a little disappointed. I did read an article recently, though, that was like, hey, Bernie supporters, don't count your chickens before they hatch, or don't seem so down before you figure everything out, because it turns out that Bernie Sanders would be a great nominee, uncontested, for the Green Party if he chooses to join them after Hillary most likely, like 99% likely chance that she gets the Democratic nominee, and he can run for the Green Party. It could be sort of like, if there's enough voter turnout, I might switch from Democrat to like Independent, so I could vote Green Party and vote for my man Bernie Sanders. Obviously, he's the greatest man alive. Yeah, I want to be president. Yeah, they did paint it a little optimistically that he might take it home. Might be the first like independent nominee to take it home. You know, which I'm totally for. The only thing that I worry about is the Al Gore situation. Not actually, like, Al Gore has nothing to do with this, but except like the Al Gore scenario where back in 2000 there's enough there's enough people who were into like Al Gore and also this other guy, I forget his name, but the other guy decided to run independent, which stole votes away from Al Gore, meaning George Bush became president. Yep. So might have another 8 years of George Bush like style government, I guess, or style elections, where Donald Trump gets elected because Hillary Clinton has too many votes taken away from her by Bernie Sanders supporters. Meaning Donald Trump wins, and Donald Trump is our goddamn president. Jesus Christ, you guys. Oh my god. Oh, I think I'm gonna vomit. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't imagine. Every other country must be like laughing at us right now. Fucking hysterically, or just fucking terrified, depending on who you're talking to. It's like, I was joking about like moving to Canada and stuff, because like how bad can Donald Trump really fuck it up, really? But also, like, he might be able to like fuck it up really bad. Um, I literally do not agree with a single policy that he's made. I mean, he used to be super like conservative, or sorry, super liberal for a conservative, or for a guy who's running as a Republican nominee or nomination for president. He was like for abortions. He's well, not abortions, but pro-choice. Like, you know what I mean. He's pro-choice. He, he's good to legalize weed. Thinks there's money in it. Of course, he's got some tax plans or whatever. The college becomes free. Basically the same way like Bernie Sanders was like reaching out to like young people because of cool new shit that he was gonna instill or pass the laws he was gonna pass, and then Hillary Clinton was just like biting on his style. Basically, that was Donald Trump in the beginning. He wasn't biting on Bernie's style. That was just what he believed in, presumably. But now, like, because he's flip-flopped, because he knows he's running Republican, he needs to get them votes. He believes, or I'm gonna assume he doesn't believe, but he says he believes in all like the conservative values, like no abortion, no women's rights, no nothing cool, no nothing cool like abortion and weed. I'm not a guy who's like, yeah, fucking abortions all day, but it's like, also, if it's a health issue and it's like early enough, it should be fine. It's really funny because my girlfriend's way more liberal than I am at like during it. I was like, third trimester, when it finally like grows like limbs and shit and starts to like breathe sort of and has a heart and whatnot, yeah, maybe don't kill it then. But she's like, oh really? Oh wow, that's very conservative of you. I was like, what? How's that conservative? I just don't want to kill like a fucking like humanoid thing. Okay, it's the same way I don't want to kill a fucking like hamster or dog because it's human fucking enough. It's alive technically. But no, she's like, no, yeah, I don't believe that. I believe just keep on going past that. And I was like, wow, really? Weird. I did not know that was a conservative thought. Had no clue. It might not be. It might like other what's it called? Other human beings who are liberal, I guess, might also believe like, oh yeah, no. Once it starts, once God gives it a soul, boom, no more killing that guy. But apparently no. They're like good to murder that. Cool, awesome. A little freaked out. Like I consider myself liberal. Yes, I do. Love. Pro-choice mostly, and legalization of marijuana. Even though I was talking to someone the other day about it, because it's funny how I define that as like me being liberal, but it's I don't do it like a lot. When's the last time I did it? Maybe like a year or two ago. Which is crazy, but also I support like its legalization for like monetary purposes. It'll create jobs and like our government can tax it, and then we'll create like revenue stream from that, and then even if it's like especially if it's like for recreational use as well, if it's not just for medicinal use, if they legalize it for recreational use, so much fucking money pouring from that. Make a dent in that fucking like fucking deficit we've racked up as a country, I guess. I wasn't around when that started, deficit, but that I was born, and now I had grown up and I understand what words mean, and now I was like, oh shit, I didn't know America had all that shit going on. Apparently America's not a great place, man. I was lied to in school. They're like, oh yeah, dude, America, best place ever. And then I grew up and I was like, oh no, it's not. Get the fuck out of here. America ain't the best place ever. It's the best place if your only other choice is a second or third world country. Oh yeah, but out of all of the first world countries, I think it's the worst actually. Yeah, probably the worst. If I had to choose another first world country to live in, I'd probably choose literally any of them. Literally any other one. I would, with all the money I save from living in a way better country, I would, buy a Rosetta Stone and just learn their language as well, make it just easier for me to live there. Probably the women aren't, the women are more free in other countries too and aren't oppressed against. Same thing with minorities. Hopefully. It depends where you go, honestly. But also, I could do something about my debt. Whereas right now, I'm just like, when you barely pay off a debt, you're basically just paying off the interest of it, and it just stays the same, and you never make a dent until like the end of your life, and you pass that debt on to your children, and they have to pay it even before they've gotten a job, and then they're delinquent on it, and then they blame you for the rest of their life, even though you're dead. That's the track I'm gonna. Yeah, that's the future that I see in my future. Unless Bernie Sanders becomes president. If somehow, some way, miraculously, Bernie Sanders becomes president. Harken a new day and age, my friend. Let's talk about that, yeah, because I like the sound of that. Think about this, man. First off, he's probably not going to win the Democratic primary. So, boom, Hillary Clinton becomes Democratic nominee. Donald Trump is a Republican nominee. And in this scenario, Bernie Sanders becomes the Green Party nominee. Everyone who loves the shit out of Bernie Sanders, which is like everybody, everyone I know, they switch from Democrat to independent, or like I guess independent because it's considered independent, because there's only literally two parties basically. I guess there's Democrat, Republican, and then all the other ones are considered independents. But yeah, there you go. Green Party. Let's collect on this guy. So 2 hours is fun. Next up, there he is. So he becomes a Green Party nominee, and there's so much support behind him that no one votes for Hillary, I guess, and it's enough votes that he also beats out Trump. It's a long shot. But let's say he becomes the first ever Green Party president. Holy shit. That'll totally fuck up the entire way we do politics here. Everyone in the Democratic Party is now like, well, everyone who's like half decent in the Democratic Party is now who's not just like a fucking money hungry lizard person. They switch over to the Green Party. They're like, oh no, this party's got promise. And you see, there's a great future here under, especially with the now election of President Bernie Sanders. We feel like, not only is American values going in this direction, but also the American people support the values that this party stands for as well. Boom! Green Party becomes the new Democratic Party, and Democratic Party just recesses back into the pools of the depths of whence it came, and it becomes an independent party, I guess. Whereas the Green Party is the new, like, big fucking party. Yo, like, what the fuck? I honestly think none of that is gonna happen, though. If you see just like the fucking hullabaloo in like old newspapers, or just like if you catch up on history, or just like social studies aspect of like every time we have an election in America, it's always like a fucking, like in the past 50 years, but like since we've had like the whole weird electoral college and like super delegates and delegates sort of structure of things, every single election has been like fucking crazy and stupid and weird, and no one understands it, and also everyone thinks it's rigged. Every 4 years this whole process happens again. I am just like in the middle of it this time because I'm invested in the fucking nominee this time. With Al Gore, I guess I was too young. or maybe I just didn't care about politics enough or at all, and I was just playing video games and going to school all the time. And then came John Kerry, I think is his name. John Kerry, who tried to contest George W. Bush for his second term. He lost, obviously, because John Kerry's a fucking boring ass human being. Can't fucking gain any interest for shit. But yeah, so also there's no, but also I was pretty young back then as well, so there's no interest for me there. And then came Barack Obama, and I was like, yo, black president, what's up? But also, still didn't register to vote. Just because when I saw, like, how things were going, I was like, oh no, dude, he's definitely gonna win. Dude's too cool. Definitely gonna win. Or actually, I might have, I don't remember, I might have thought, like, in my brain, oh, definitely not gonna win. He's a black guy. He's trying to run for president. It's like this country is not gonna. We've had 43 white presidents, and now we're gonna elect a black guy. I don't think so. I don't think America's there yet. Apparently we were, though. I guess I was wrong or right. I forget also which mindset I had. I have different realities that just shift in my brain at all times, which I'll talk about later. But. Are we really gonna wait until level? Oh, hold on. Can I? Oh, it's so close. Yeah, I have different reality shift in my brain, like every so often. For example, people talk about the Berenstein versus Berenstain Bears, like theory. It started off with like the Nelson Mandela theory, where some people, like a large group of people, believe that he died in prison. I don't know anything about Nelson Mandela. You honestly, like, if you tell me he died in prison, I'll be like, oh, sure, whatever. But I do remember the Berenstain Bears, and I say Berenstain because that's how I pronounced it when I was young. No one ever corrected me, but I remember reading the word like it was spelled Berenstein. But you know, as like a kid, I mispronounced it. I was like, oh, the E sound, that's elephant. So Berenstain Bears, obviously. This is what I remember. Okay, but once again, also like memories shift and change constantly. So you're never too certain. It's weird how it's like everybody. There's a huge, large group of people who remember it like that. I think another video game YouTuber, Critical, on his channel Penguin Zero, he stated it as like, oh, he remembered saying it as Berenstain, and then his teacher like specifically like telling him, like correcting him, no, it's Berenstain Bears, right? And he remembers this like extremely vividly, but also like your memories do still fuck up, and it might feel extremely vivid, but it actually is not. What he could be remembering is that it was he pronounced it Berenstein, and the teacher corrected him Berenstain. He just like switched the two around. Who knows though? I don't know his history. I can't look back in time, but this is my theory about it, just like shifting memories, and people remember it one way or another. And I believe there is one book that like had it misspelled as Stain as opposed to Steen. So a lot of people might just remember that instance and be like, oh, I thought it was Berenstain Bears, not Berenstain Bears. But yes, like once again, just a combination of, I think, real life occurrences of like mix-ups, faults on the publishers, misspelling and all that stuff. Could have been, probably is actually, because I think they have a picture of it. But also a lot of misremembering of facts and figures of your childhood days. Who's like, sure, yeah, you feel like you would remember it, but also, would you remember it? I don't know, man. That's chances are, what's it called? The statistics say it's not. Yeah, you won't remember that. Sorry. Okay. Fun talks. We had a little bit of the Nelson Mandela theorem talk. A little bit about Bernie and Hillary talks. And also, like, holy shit, you guys. We also talked about the fact that, there's a huge, very high chance that Donald Trump might be president, and it scares the shit out of me. So, if you don't hear back from me after the elections for like a month or two, I might just be either in the process of moving to Canada, or I might have just been deported back to Armenia or some shit. Donald Trump's gonna do some stupid ass shit when he's president. I guarantee you. Oh my god. I still can't believe. I still cannot believe. I hope that the president is like a joke position in society. I hope he just is there to look like he's important and look like he's doing things, but it's also just actually just like a billion other people in the background and advisors and like statisticians and all that stuff. They're the ones actually making decisions for the planet Earth, and none of those people are hired by Donald Trump, and he doesn't have any say in the decisions that are made. Well, I mean, what he can do is he can veto some bills, I'm sure. I know for a fact the president, without a doubt, can definitely veto some bills that come through Congress. Just take a look at it and be like, nah, I don't like it. Veto. Boom. You're fired. But other than that, I don't think, I hope at least, the president doesn't have too much power to alter things. Also, weird how we had weird how we had like a black president for 8 years, and then now we're switching back to like just generic like fucking white dude, not just a white dude, but a white like businessman who's like who probably like you you fantasize like punching his face in because he's so arrogant and shitty person, kind of like that dude in your frat house who's always talking about like his dad's trust fund and his polo t-shirts that he's wearing multiples of and all the colors are popped. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, that's the guy being the next president after cool black dude. Yeah, sucks, man. I mean, I say this with without while thinking I say that sort of because I don't have much faith that Hillary Clinton is going to win the election, even if Bernie Sanders does not join the Green Party and steal votes away from Hillary. Even if that doesn't happen, and she actually has like just a one-on-one fair run with Donald Trump, just back and forth, head to head, head to head with him. Even with that like advantage and no like disadvantage from inter-party like stuff going on, I still don't think she's gonna win. Why is that? Because Bernie Sanders supporters have said it before. They'll say it again. If their nominee doesn't, if their guy doesn't win, they're not gonna fucking vote, and that's like a lot of fucking people, dude. That's like half the party, basically. If you want to believe all the fucking numbers, or like Hillary and Bernie, like supporters that come out to all of the voting booths at every location, it's just like half and half, just extremely like boom down the center. I love how most of those that are just boom down the center, they're just like, let's flip a coin for it, and Hillary Clinton won all those, which is why she probably has more pledged delegates at the moment, which is probably why she's going to win the nomination, is because of a fucking couple flips of the coin that went wrong. Honestly, this is like probably the worst luck I've ever seen. And I play fucking Hearthstone. Hearthstone shit can go wrong, like, pretty bad, but not as bad as, like, fuck up the entire country bad, I'll tell you that much. Yeah. You lose 6 coin flips, you lose a game. Probably you might have a chance to come back. You lose 6 coin flips in the Democratic nominee elections, and you fucking die forever and have no have no future. Okay, this guy is primal. All right. Well, talking about the game, it's weird, isn't it? This guy's primal. We're gonna wait until he dies. But until then, I'm definitely gonna toss these. Save. Yep. Toss these numbers into the website here. Clicker Heroes Optimizer. Let that math start chugging along. Come on. Come on. Yes. Paste. Import. There you go. That math will happen. And then we'll fucking... Wait, what? Hero souls. Include souls. No, don't include souls. Import. Thank you. Thank you. I was like, that was weird. It included all the souls gained after the ascension. I don't want to do that. Alright. Alright, I have the numbers here. You guys. Oh, Jesus Christ. How long is it going to take to beat this guy? Primal Dirtbat. Is this going to be our 15-minute fucking killing the Dirtbat episode? Killing a boss episode? No. It's not going to be 15 minutes. It did take 30 seconds to get him basically halfway. Almost halfway. It's probably going to take 45 to get him halfway. If I can gauge that correctly. Let's just double check. Sort of. Yeah, it's about like 45 seconds to get him halfway. Another 45 seconds to kill him completely. Or 50 seconds. We'll call it 50 seconds because it's right there. 50 plus 50. Excuse me, well, it's a minute 40 seconds is what it is. It's going to take around a minute and a half to kill this guy. Well, we're already halfway through, so it's probably going to take another like 40 seconds or so. 30 seconds at this point, I guess. Yeah. Just got to keep updating, man. Because seconds go by very quickly. Seconds and minutes go by like every second and minute. Quote that shit right there. It's, it's Garo original. Okay, random skill. I'm so glad it was not the clicks. There you go. 5 minutes of gold. Wait, what? This is gonna give me 3 5s? Oh shit. Oh shit. That's weird. We're gonna pop that? I don't know, man. No, we ain't gonna pop that. We're about to finish this shit up, and we're about to spend all our hero souls. There's no reason to pop it. We'll pop it on our ascension run. Okay. And I mean, any second now. Whenever you get a second. I mean, you could stop sucking dick, or you can just kill this dirtbat for me. That is 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, there it is. Okay, awesome. Cool. Let's pause that. Let's go ahead and go here. Let's take a look at all our dudes. Excuse me. Let's start off with Solomon. 30. It's 30 to Solomon. That's pretty easy. It's a 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Cool. He's in the 2000s now, you guys. Awesome sauce. They give 46 to the damages and 42 to the goldies. Let's do the damages first. 46, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 42. It's these three. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, whoops. Oh my god. What have I done? It's too much. I have to equalize it now. I'm sorry. It must be equalized. I'm so sorry, Morg. I fucked you. I fucked you so hard. 160,000, huh? He was supposed to get 232,000, but I fucked it up. I'm so sorry, you guys. Okay, well, like, subscribe, comment if you're enjoying the series this far. I know I am. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out.